All good.
All right, good morning. Good morning. It's was it Thursday? Thursday morning, okay. Justin's here, Dave's here. Who do you have joining us today? Who's this? Who are you?
That's Charles right here.
Charles, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Steve, you're live to tape.
You've been here before, Dave says.
Yeah.
I have no memory of that.
So it was the first episode when you came back from the Ryder Cup. You were on Cloud 9.
Oh, yeah, things were good then.
We didn't know you had won.
Right.
You had 2 new best friends.
2 new best friends.
I think that was Jersey Jerry and Big Cat.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was sure a long time ago, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I know at least one of them.
What's that?
Nothing.
Into the mic, Charles.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Like
So what's your story?
Newbie.
What's your story, Charles?
My story?
Yeah, tell me something about you. You're on the air,
All right.
Charles. Well, there's a program.
Okay. All right.
You reach out. You wanted to be on the show.
Yeah.
He's a quorky one. You can tell.
Is this going to be a lot of work?
Called
or-
me Honey Bunch in the email.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. What's the bit? What are we doing?
There's no bit.
What do you do for a living?
My passion, and I own a farm. So
Your passion and you own the farm.
correct. Yeah.
That's what you do for a living.
For the most part, yeah.
What else do you do?
I have like a seasonal gig at a warehouse business in Freeport.
Oh, okay. That's where you live up by there?
Yep.
Oh, in Freeport?
Southern Maine, yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. Harry and I played mini golf at that Freeport one not long ago.
The desert of Maine.
Is that what there's like? There's like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice spot.
Yeah.
Is that new?
I think the mini golf is.
Yeah, I never heard of that place ever in my life. It's like the end of some crazy winding road.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I heard enough from
farm?
him, Justin.
What kind of farm is it?
Who cares? Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Steve. Could you care?
I do care.
Why?
I work with farmers every day.
Okay. What kind of farms?
I work with grain farmers. I work with guys who have cattle, and I give them my grain.
Is 11:30 yet?
We got
You can move up that meeting if you want.
Farmers are important, though.
Farmers are the heartbeat of America.
They are.
I agree with that. I happen to agree with you.
Right.
But you're not actually a farmer, this sounds like to me, though.
No, I am.
But you have another job, so you're not a successful farmer.
Correct.
Yeah, well, that's okay. It's
I mean,
what do you farm?
None of us really are. Yeah.
Well, but Kevin Costner is on that show. I mean, there are some. I don't know. Huh.
Right.
Okay. How much land do you have?
About 130 acres.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
In
Acres.
where? In Freeport?
Durham.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. How many? What do you do?
Produce. Vegetables.
Nice. Okay. Well, good for you. That's great. What do you do for a living?
I'm a brewer. I brew beer.
Okay, you work with farmers that way.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
I all my grain goes to farmers.
To
All this kind of
farmers?
grain, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Feed cows and pigs. And
Yeah.
compost.
Okay. What's new with you guys?
Same old, same old.
Yeah,
Nothing
Justin?
crazy.
Tough loss last night
For who?
for the
You
Phillies.
didn't watch the
Nation.
game, probably.
I did not watch the game.
No. Why not?
That was a great game.
I was making a sign with my mom.
I'm getting tired of you. What sign are you making with your mom?
One to bring to Sports Oak Live tonight.
Oh, sports. Okay, right. Everything's a fucking bet. Okay. You should start looking for another job, I think.
Okay.
Don't you think?
No.
What?
No.
What do you mean?
Justin's the best.
Oh, that producer show yesterday? I don't know.
Did I carry it? Maybe. I don't know.
Oof, no kidding. Jesus. God.
Those shows just aren't good. I don't know.
No, they're not bad. They're not bad. They're not bad.
yeah.
That Bon Jovi scene is great with Belichick, though.
It's so good.
That's one of my favorite scenes of all time in television. Unfucking believable. Like, just... They have such license dramatically because at the beginning, if you say, like, hey, we're taking advantage... Like you can do whatever you want. Which is why I'm telling you, they're going to do something crazy with me. I'm convinced of that now. Crazy. They better. It's just boring. It's going to suck. Like, go all in. Don't you think?
I think so.
I mean, how would they know, like, that scene where Hernandez is walking around that thing that the Krafts are having?
Oh, right. That
And
party.
Belichick's just like, hey, what's going on? And he's just... How did that happen? He's walking around naked and, like, with his dick. Like, what the fuck is going
He's
on?
a rookie.
I'll say this. Did you guys watch it or not?
Oh yeah.
We have, yeah.
The dialogue's horrible. That guy who plays Belichick is not bad.
He's
pretty
not
good.
bad,
He is
yeah.
not bad in that role. He's not bad.
I thought he was bad in the draft scene, but then he's picked back up. He's done fine
I thought he's...
since.
I mean, it's not his fault.
Yeah.
He's being asked to do stupid things.
He literally made the same joke you made the other day.
What was that?
He called Aaron over and he goes, "I've been watching you. I don't know if you're a tight end or a receiver."
Yeah, see? That's my,
And
he's
you
stealing
made that
stealing
joke.
my stuff.
Yep.
The what was the other scene? Like, we're supposed to believe that, like, Gronk and Hernandez have never met Belichick until, because Gronk's like, have you met Coach? He's like, no, they've never met him ever.
Also,
Until
The fact they never met each other, like not at rookie training camp.
They were both tight ends. Like they just never, ever in the history of nothing. Seems very strange.
I'm Rob.
Colney, by the way, praised his performance of this Gronk guy the other day.
He was fantastic.
He's pretty good.
First of all, I think people are split on that. Like some people want to say he's the worst actor in the world. Some people say he's great. How do you play Gronk?
Not bad.
Well, the problem,
fine.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Whatever. Who knows? But yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm all in. It's 5 episodes. It's like Much has 5 episodes left of this thing. Yeah, 5. Mutt's defeated. Mutt's a wet fucking dude. I talked to him yesterday. He's got no heart. No heart. He's like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, oh, we're gonna talk. I went 3-0. I'm like, okay, great, whatever. And Colney, I heard Colney as well. Colney's like, what's Mutt supposed to do?
What, on the show?
Yeah.
That's just not that. Do you think Mutt's going to do that? We've said that all the time. That's not that show. He's not going to fight with a guy.
That show is essentially a Minifan show. Like it is. No one watching that show is not really.
But they're not buying into that fully.
I know, but you understand that.
I believe it. I'm watching it that way.
Right. That's what everyone is. That's every chat. So like, why not just have it out?
Yeah. Well, they should just go all in on that concept. But I don't think Mutt wants to do that.
Yeah. Yes. What's going on? What do we got today?
Did you listen to any of this Howard Stern with Kamala Harris yesterday?
I tried to listen to some of it. It was weird. It's like I'm seeing Stern praise an interviewer over and over again. You got to remember, people write all these questions. Stern has a whole staff, and Stern never follows up. Stern never disagrees. Stern never. I don't know. Like I thought it was horrible.
Yeah,
horrible. No.
Starts off by just saying, "You're the only person I would come in for." Like it's an off day.
We did it for. Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, it's me, Howard. I'm here on a special day. I was supposed to have a day off. I'd only come in for the Vice President of the United States. Because right now,
I never really something where he sounds so old now.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
He didn't sound energetic. Like
don't you think?
He was passionate about
it. I agree.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. I appreciate that, buddy. Charles looks like a slower Bryson DeChambeau a little bit.
He actually looks like Rappaport. Yeah.
Oh. A lot. You believe Rappaport's 29? I thought he was like 50. Wow. But then I realized he's buddies with Matt Fitzpatrick, who is that age.
That's right.
Rappaport's got a crazy weekend coming up.
You flying out?
Guys are playing golf, and he's going to Las Vegas. The first 30-year-old ever in Las Vegas. Yeah, I'll be flying out there. Let me hear Stern. This is depressing.
When I met you out in the hall, I said, I'm really nervous because I want this to go well for you. I want it to go well for the country. Even when I watch them on Saturday Night Live with the where they have Maya Rudolph playing you,
chattering too.
I hate it. I don't want you being made fun of. There's too much at stake. I believe the entire future of this country right now. I mean, as America, land of the free, home of the brave, I think it's literally on the line.
I agree with you.
And when I see them, how did you react to the Saturday Night Live bit?
Well, I just saw it, actually, and it was funny. I am a huge fan of Maya Rudolph's. I think she put a lot of time into doing the...
Can you imagine him years ago being like...
Well, I mean, but you're saying about Stern at this point is like...
No, I know, but he jokes on SNL. There was zero sarcasm.
No. He was upset that they did it, which was like, not... It was like... Maya Rudolph was voting for Kamala Harris. Like, this is not like a thing done out of hate.
Yeah.
This guy used to throw salami at strippers. Like, what happened to that guy? Like, what the fuck? I would, if Harris had come in and like literally like been like the kielbasa queen or got naked or like, I've been like, all right, good for her. It's a good change, you know. She's also just the two of them. Might as well have been scripted, no?
It basically was for her. I mean, he led in every question.
Everything.
He helped her out dramatically.
I was shocked that he endorsed her.
It was incredible. Did he officially endorse her?
Yeah.
Wow.
Trended worldwide.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Go ahead.
He didn't want to be fact-checked. This is maddening. This is insanity. What do you mean you don't want to be fact-checked?
I think that, Howard, people ask me, like, what do you think is going on and what is the tension here? What's at stake? And there are many things, and I can be much more articulate.
No one's ever asked her that question, by the way. No one's ever asked anyone that question. What is that question? What is it? What's the tension? What's at stake?
What's at stake? Yeah.
What the fuck is she talking about? She's a dummy, too. They're all dummies. It's depressing.
Did you see her on Colbert at all doing her kind of like Elizabeth Warren
the beer thing
or whatever?
Yeah, cringy.
That was not.
I'll tell you what, Trump, for once, is doing it right. He's nowhere right now. His wife's around more than him the last couple of days.
He did that comedian show.
Yeah, but whatever. Yeah. Like, it's not, I don't.
He did Dave Ramsey. Dave's guy.
He did?
He did. He did like 30 minutes with Dave Ramsey.
Did you do Barry Armstrong?
He didn't do Barry Armstrong. He hasn't done the Kirk Minahan show. I've reached out again.
Both candidates are welcome. I'm not going to be funny like Colbert. Both candidates are welcome. Any presidential candidate is welcome here.
Good.
Who are you voting for, Charles? This is a big endorsement. Don't jump in.
Don't sleep on this. At this point, I'm going Kamala.
You are voting for vice president. How come?
that's just the way I've got to go at this point.
That's not a great reason, Charlie. I mean, I understand that's what you're doing, but why? If I said to you, why are you voting for Vice President Harris? Which is fine.
I think,
you can just say Donald Trump's an asshole. Like, that's fair.
He is an asshole, and he's unhinged, so.
Yeah.
I kind of lost his mind a little
I understand
bit at this
that.
point,
I can understand that. Do you understand that, Justin? Or no?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. But you're voting for, well, forget it, yeah. Right. Actually, of course. I forgot. If you had to vote for one of the two candidates, you vote for President Trump.
If I lived in like Ohio or
right,
Nevada,
or it would be tied. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is also a dumb argument too. Like it's never going to be tied.
Until it is.
That's true. I suppose that is true. Yes. Go ahead, Dave.
When you ran for Senate, it was bittersweet, right? You won, which is great, but you said I ate a whole bag of Doritos that night. That's your thing, Doritos?
Oh, I love Doritos, original nacho. But let me just tell you, it was a family-sized bag.
Wow.
This is so depressing.
He would rip this to shreds.
I used to drive around and listen to this guy at night on BCN with my buddies for hours. That fucking guy. Is that going to be me one day?
Why are you eating for breakfast Raisin Bran, I read.
Just sounds like an old Jewish woman now. It just does. Like, what happened to him? Oh, depressing. Fucking depressing.
With all this pressure on you right now, and you've got to win.
This literally does not. I heard you guys talking about this. We can argue with Alex Cooper what she means for voters. I don't think anything. But like this literally does not sway a single voter. Not one human being. By the way, I think like 3,000 people listen to the Stern show. Like, I don't think it's 1 million. I don't think it's 100,000.
Yeah.
I think it's like 12,000 people listen to it every day. Like, if that.
Yeah.
I don't know a single person who listens to it. I never have a conversation. I don't know anybody who listens to it. I don't know one person who is going to vote for Donald Trump before or was undecided is like, oh, after listening to this, I'm going to vote for this. Zero. I mean, 0 votes. None.
What do you think the actual demographics are of those 12,000 people? Like the real split?
I think there's some guys still left over from the old days who just got Sirius and just listened to it every day. And I think it's a bunch of women. I think Sirius is a women's place now. They've rebranded themselves that way. Like, that's just what they are.
My mom's into Sirius. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's older, like my mom was too. Like, it's just it's almost like Sirius is almost like what radio was like 10 or 15. Its time is totally past except for older people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have the app, but like I never listen to it. Never.
Yeah.
You pay for it still?
No, I use somebody else's app. I used to produce my show with
And they're also adding like smart lists and other larger podcasts.
He even talks like Dan Rappaport, doesn't he?
He does a little bit. But I watched a little bit of that Smart List documentary. You know the one they did in HBO? They did like following them around the country.
Yeah.
At these live events, it's all women. Like no guys listen to Smart List. That's for women. Colleen probably listens to it.
I listen to it with my wife.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But women listen to it.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you know, like
I listen to it occasionally.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, but if you watch the live, it's all women there.
Yeah.
The opposite of this show. Like no women listen to this show statistically. But yeah, I mean, I just don't know how this. Alex Cooper, I get. I get how you can say it helps Harris. I don't know why this helps Harris. I don't know.
Well, it was more, the only thing I'll say is it was more of a conversational interview. Like it wasn't, even though it's bad, he didn't ask her one policy question. He didn't ask her one thing she's going to do differently. He didn't ask anything. But at least they went back and forth, like to his audience, she seemed comfortable. Does that make sense? I don't know.
But this idea, like I said, this is the safest landing spot there is for her. I mean, listen to that. These people were like, oh, she's going into the, they want it both ways. They want us to pretend Stern's still crazy, but like, then like love him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, you know, it's bizarre. But she's never going to go on with like Hannity or Tucker or Megyn Kelly or anything. I would tell her to if she had the goods and the brains to do it, but I don't think she does.
But in fairness, Trump doesn't do that shit either. Like he's declined.
Trump would do it.
He's declined 60 Minutes.
Yeah, because he's got an issue. He has a big issue with Leslie Stone. So I understand that, but he would do.
Would he do Stern?
Didn't do Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, he would definitely do Stern. Don't you think?
I think he would do Stern, but he would be like grilling Howard.
Yeah, he'd be super combative.
Yeah.
Stern, by the way, Stern would not interview him.
No
chance. None.
Interviewing Hitler to him.
Yeah, no chance. I mean, Stern, I bet you Trump was on Stern in studio phone calls 500 times.
Yeah,
like legitimately, he used to call every day.
He said he was at his wedding. Not Stern at Trump's wedding.
Trump was at
Howard's wedding.
Yo, I believe that. Yeah. Oh, to what's her face? Yeah.
Yep.
I totally believe that.
Yep.
Yes.
Stern's kind of like a conspiracy guy too. Like he was like, "Oh, Trump's going to take away gay rights." He was saying some weird ass shit.
Dumb. Yeah. But nobody believes that. It's just, I mean, no serious person believes that. But what else?
Yeah. Have you seen this new Boston Globe podcast that was released about the curse, the Red Sox curse that they?
Red Sox curse.
Yeah, they.
What's
What did I say?
20 years ago.
It must be a 20 year.
Oh, okay. Netflix
So now
is doing
everybody-
that thing,
Netflix
right?
is doing it.
Does anybody want to, like, you know, I hate the Red Sox, but does anybody need to hear that story again about them winning in 04?
They've done like 50 different.
50 of them. Simmons did a terrible one with Lenny. They do them all the time. Like, what's left? Veritek got the fight with A-Rod. And, like, they traded Nomar, and they were down to, Kevin Millard, don't let us win tonight. And they do a shot, and they're idiots. Like, we've got, what is new? What will be new in this Netflix series about this team?
Wakefield's dead.
Oh, jeez.
True, that's true, I guess. Is he the only dead player on that team?
David Ortiz got shot.
That's true.
People don't like Schilling now.
True.
Well, but they're not going to do any of that stuff.
No. Schilling's I don't even think is in the Netflix documentary.
I bet you he's not.
No.
He probably said, by the way, he probably didn't want to do it.
Schilling exists still? Is he doing anything?
I just saw him say something on maybe it was face something about Louis Tion.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dave McCarty also died.
True.
Oh, he did?
True.
Yeah,
Great,
he died
great
too
first
bad.
baseman.
April of this year.
Oh, he seemed like a nice
Cardiac
guy.
arrest.
That's too bad. No, so what is this?
you should just hear like even they
Who's
go-
hosting it? Like, who's doing it?
It's this. I've never even heard of her. Jessica Aguilar.
I don't know who that is.
From the Boston Globe, I'm Jasmine.
Every
Aguilera.
voice is the same for these things.
They want to be.
Every one.
They want to be NPR.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah.
And this is The Curse Breakers. Part 1. Hearts were smashed. You can probably tell from my accent, I'm not from Boston. I grew up in Santa Cruz, California, and I used to go to San Francisco Giants games with my dad. This was around 2004, and I remember when the Red Sox would come to town because those were the games we sat in the bleachers for. So
Wait a
we could
minute.
heckle.
She'd sit in the bleachers a lot for those Red Sox Giants games?
Interleague play.
I mean, I'm sure they went there at some point. How many times did the Red Sox go on the road to play the Giants
Looking it up now.
between, say, 04 and 08? Once? Maybe once.
Twice at the most.
Yeah,
but-
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I remember a series them playing there. I want to say it was like 04, 05. Randomly, because it was like an event. They were playing Bonds.
Yep.
June 19th to the 21st of 2004, they were in San Fran.
I'm never wrong. Okay. How about after that? How about Jessica Aguilar? Is that her name?
Aguilar.
Her and her old man sitting there in the worried about all the mean Boston people.
Wait till you hear the end, which I know is one of your favorite things too.
Well, I like at the beginning, the little disclaimer they give.
I got I got guys. Charles, you know better. You've dealt with networks. I have fucking networks coming after me. Dave could confirm this left and right.
Yeah.
My entire operation for solving this fucking murder is that idiot right there. That fucking dummy right there. You know, Jessica Aguilar's named 70 people at the end of this, isn't she?
In such a unique way.
Oh, really?
It's one of the most remarkable things I've ever heard.
Is this out, this podcast, or is it a teaser?
It was 2 episodes are out so far. Yeah.
What's it called?
Curse Breakers.
Dropped this morning.
No, the second episode might have dropped this morning. Yeah.
Curse Breakers.
Yeah.
They did not play in 2005 or 2006.
One word, Dave, or no?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Is it available on?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the
Where is it?
that's marketing. I found it on the Globe site.
It's not on the, I don't see it on
I
the.
couldn't find it on Apple.
Is Bob Snyder would say on the iTunes chart?
the
I don't,
iTunes
no,
chart.
not even on that. Where is it? What's
If you just go to Boston Globe's homepage, you can see it.
okay?
Yeah.
And now, your Boston Globe podcast team.
It's just it's trying so hard.
So sad. But go back to her and her dad. I want to hear this story.
Oh god.
Jessica what did she do?
She must be. Maybe they hired her. I've never heard of her at the Globe.
I'm on the Globe page right now. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. In a special podcast series. There it is. The Curse Breakers. Oh, God. Let me hear more of this one.
A few months back, drove across the country from California, and as soon as I hit New England, I started to see the Red Sox flags. The ball caps with the red B on the front. And I could sense the history.
Lies. Fucking lie. Goddamn liar.
Paints a picture though, doesn't it?
So once she got to New England, she said?
Yes.
So she drove from California. I've done that many times back and forth from California. So you first get into New England in Connecticut, I guess, if you're going that way?
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense.
So she was on the highway in Connecticut, and she's seeing Red Sox flags all over the place?
As soon as you cross
First of all, that side of Connecticut is Yankee country until you get to Hartford, first of all. It's like she got it at 84 and Jessica's just bombarded with Red Sox flags. What year is this? What year is she saying this?
She doesn't disclose a year, unfortunately.
Ask her if she wants to join us at some point. Or today. I'd like to get the answer. Go ahead.
The lore. I'd heard about the Curse of the Bambino before, but I never really understood it.
Hello.
Must be Jasmine and Arnold.
Yes. Hi.
So I went to see the man who wrote the book on it. Literally.
Hello, I'm Dan Shaughnessy, a sports columnist for the Boston Globe.
At one point, there was a Shark Tank product. This is totally random. Where they pitch where girls could bring their own cover for drinks at bars, just to be safe.
Yeah.
I just
wouldn't have been a bad idea for her to have that.
No, I didn't say that. No, that's your. That's your. I didn't say that. No, I'm just once in a while I'll randomly think of Shark Tank products and bring them up on the show. Was that Dan there? I didn't hear it.
Been full time since 1981. Embarrassing as that sounds.
In 1990, Dan wrote a book about the Red Sox and their tortured history.
Why is this on? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this?
20 years.
Yeah, but like, why is she doing it?
Oh, her of all people, right.
Why is it Dan doing it? Like,
he's contributing.
He wrote the book.
Yeah, but exactly. Why doesn't he do it?
Dan doesn't have a nice, trendy NPR style voice.
That's true.
Is this solely done just to keep like hopes high for the Red Sox and like?
Yeah, but 8 people are gonna listen. How do you spell her name?
I think it's. I just heard her say Aguilera. I figured it was kind of like Christina Aguilera almost.
I don't see her here on Twitter.
This was, to answer your question, this was produced solely because the Boston Globe saw that Netflix was producing a documentary and they wanted to capitalize off of
JAZMIN AG.
Wait a minute, what? That's her handle?
Yep.
Go ahead,
JAZMIN AGUI.
I gotcha. Oh my God. Last thing she retweeted, why doesn't Boston have a WNBA team? This is wild. She's back on Twitter. She was off Twitter for a while. It was so gross. She got off for a while.
I like that.
She's a host and senior producer at the Globe. I'm sure she's a lovely person, but like, what is this? She does have 400 followers on Twitter. I'll give her that.
She got 400?
Past LA Times.
Less than me.
Is that true?
Yeah. That's not good.
New York Times. Snap Judgment. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jess.
That's coming up after the break.
Ooh,
so go take your 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back.
Baseball.
Jesus Christ.
All right, here's the end, which I know
ready.
you like. This is just...
I'm ready. Give it to me.
And now, your Boston Globe podcast team.
Are the people like the you and Justin, are they laughing like, oh, this is so much fun when she's doing that?
Oh, they're having a blast.
They're having a good time?
Yeah, they're all in the room.
It would be nice to have a good time, wouldn't it? We have no fun. That'd be good.
We don't have fun.
God, let me hear Jess here. Call the team.
Your host is me, Jasmine Aguilera, tonight's starting pitcher. This episode was written and produced by Matthew Nelson. The Globe's batting order. This podcast is produced by Steph Brown, Matthew Nelson.
I don't understand the order part. The pitcher wrote it? The order? I didn't even get that.
That's a good question, yeah.
What the fuck is she talking about? Is she fucking brain dead? Who are these people?
I think they all collectively thought of this idea.
This is the radio. This is like the Globe version of hiring like kids at EI to do shows. Like you have children doing these things now. Like this, the Globe used to have serious people.
Yeah.
Peter Gammons, Will McDonough. Like this is what is this, Justin? What is this?
It's baseball.
How long is the episode?
About 45 minutes or so.
What do they talk about? Like
breaking the curse, Bambino. Did you know that the owner sold him?
To
pay his wife's,
Harry Frazee.
Yes.
Yeah, No Nanette, the play on Broadway.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Where did he sell him to? Which team?
I think he sold them to the rival Yankees.
Yeah, boy, did they get going after that.
Oh, they
Boy,
started.
howdy.
People don't know this. Before that, Red Sox were winning championships.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know that. So you're telling me in like 1986 when the ball was going down, that ball knew Harry Frazee sold Babe Ruth to the Yankees. That's why the ball went through his legs. Did they mention Bill Buckner? I guess they do, right?
I don't think we got there yet.
Yeah, we didn't get to
Bucky
that part.
Dent? Ted Williams?
You got to hope so.
How was Tom Yaki's history of the race? Good? Bad? Do we get into that?
Great guy.
Howard Bryan on there? Did you manage not to slap her around during the episode or no? Jesus Christ. Guys, I didn't mean to interrupt the lineup.
And Jasmine Aguilera. Our audio intern is Mara Mellitz.
She's kind of giving up in the middle of it. I think even she knows like this is not
We couldn't
good.
figure out is she trying to play it off like it's old school radio or she's
No,
PA
it's a Red Sox like it's like
The guy-
Sherm Feller used to be, you know.
Yeah.
Leading off for the Red Sox, like Bob Shepard for the Yankees.
It doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound like old radio phone at Fenway Park.
You think that sounds good? Are you deaf? Sometimes I wonder with you.
No. At Fenway Park, they do not make it. It doesn't sound as bad as what she's trying to make it seem like.
No, but it did in like 1956. That's what she's doing.
Okay, she's going old.
She's trying to make it sound.
What did you think she was trying to do?
I just thought she was trying to act like she was the PA announcer of today's world.
No, I was like, she's talking like that. Yeah.
Our editor and executive producer is Kristen Nelson. Senior Assistant Sports Editor Lee McKinney saw this project through and was a clutch hitter. And behind the plate, our fact checker is Maddie Mahoney. Our theme music is composed by Sam Bagola.
I wonder if John Henry's like, I should have just married somebody else. Like, this is so embarrassing. Like, is Linda Pizzuti proud of this shit? This dog shit?
She loves it.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, she does.
Oh, my God. That's awful.
I was in a podcasting meeting with Linda Pizzuti once.
Oh, yeah? How was she?
Yeah, it was. It was a great meeting.
Yeah?
That was when
She's always very nice to me.
She admitted she wanted to buy a sports radio station in Boston during that meeting.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. She essentially didn't have to. I mean,
right.
Worked out for her.
Yeah.
Then, how many names were there, Justin, this thing?
I think we
were counting smart. I think it was close to 11.
It was 12, but then they started just.
I like the two of you count together, you get close to 11. Yeah. Like you can't get to a number.
We just don't remember.
It was 12, but then there was.
We counted this morning. It was close to 11. We said fuck it.
And she started thanking people that didn't help on the podcast, but just.
She's also thanked the same people a few times. Like my guy Peter. Is that his name Peter Nelson or is that Peter Nelson's name from the past?
Peter Nelson is Caller Daddy.
Yeah, that was Kristen Nelson.
There's some Nelson who wrote something. Matt Nelson and Kristen Nelson. And she names herself a few times. It's like Steve at the end of the movie. Starring Steve Robinson. Can we make that sound? Like, do you have the apparatus we could do that? Like she's doing.
We could find it.
Like what do you do?
Just crank the gain up.
It's like a thing.
Maybe I did it manually.
Oh, it's like an app or something.
I'm sure there's a filter that we could use on your voice after you record something.
Good. Okay. Well, maybe in the future.
On her website, though, it's nice. She has an entire page called Achievements and Accolades. And some of them are just like text messages from friends. My roommate tells me she literally discussed the podcast episode in therapy. I'm constantly in
the Red Sox episode?
I think these are
other. Okay. Well, I'm sure she's a lovely person. I'm not here to denigrate her, but it's just this. It's fucking stupid. It's like it's a fucking high school project. Not even.
How old is she, Justin? Would you say like roughly?
I have no idea.
Sounds like an early 20s.
I think she looks older than that. I don't even mean that in a bad way. She seems like she might be a little older.
She was watching Red Sox San Francisco games in 2004,
right,
with her dad. So
yeah, I mean she wasn't, but yeah.
I didn't hear any, but I think there's some explicit content in this episode because
we have to start.
This is the first thing that's on the episode.
Quick note before we get started: this episode contains cursing. Please take note if you're listening with young Sox fans.
Who is that?
I think that's actually one of the editors at the Globe trying to act as if he's Carl Bean. Almost.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if the Carl Bean specifically.
Boy, Carl caught a break after do this fucking episode. I liked Carl Bean.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
When I was first doing, when I was first EI.com, I would go to cover Patriots games at Gillette, and I was not even up on the top. I was on the bottom floor with the low people. It was me, Trags, and Carl Bean.
Yeah.
And Trags' job would be, one of his jobs was he'd call Sirius, and he'd be the guy calling like $20 a phone call, like, David Givens, the Patriots 10-6, Mike Tralia. And Carl Bean would do that the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Carl Bean was our sports guy at WB&W.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
He was a quirky guy, but not a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you have a hard car crash? He died. He had a strange death, didn't he?
I thought it was health related, but I didn't think.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought something to do with a car. No? I'll look it up. I liked him, though. He was always very nice to me. Go ahead.
Carl Bean, gay singer who turned to preaching?
Nope.
No, definitely not him. He was what? Was he the public address announcer at Fenway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Died on Wednesday after suffering a heart attack while driving.
Oh, right.
Both right. He was 59.
Yep.
Bad way to go.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah, he was a nice guy. Quirky guy, but a nice guy.
Well, it's better than not suffering a heart attack and dying while driving, right? Like getting in a car crash and dying.
I don't know about that. Why did you say that?
I don't know. Would you rather have the heart attack before you crash into the tree and die?
Maybe you don't feel anything at all, though.
There's a chance.
Or you're feeling everything.
Or, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Then you hit someone else too. That'd be.
Yeah, there's
you're
a lot
in
of
panic.
Who gives a fuck about that, though? If you're dead, do you really care?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, who cares? What else?
You see Trump's response to the Kamala Harris interview?
I did not.
Stern. Beta male Howard Stern made a fool of himself on his low-rated radio show when he interviewed Lion Kamala
Radio
Harris
show.
and hit her with so many softball questions that even she was embarrassed. He looked like a real fool working so hard to make a totally incompetent and ill-equipped person to look as good as possible, which wasn't very good. I dropped Howard a long time ago, like most others, and have been credited with a very good judgment. MAGA.
Jesus. Yeah. God. Who is this person that Canis Abel had on last night? I mean, the fan who's on OnlyFans or something?
Yeah, we talked to him. We were gonna have Gus do a porno.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I didn't watch any of it. I'm sure Kane was salivating at this fucking prospect. Is the guy on OnlyFans or is he banging his wife on it?
He runs the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
He's the business behind the.
He's
whole thing.
behind the empire.
Yeah, I don't get OnlyFans. Is OnlyFans where like if you
you were a subscriber?
I was at one time, but a lot of people say that any like of the profile means that they're a subscriber, and so many people on their OnlyFans have like hundreds of thousands.
So you don't get paid for that though?
I wouldn't think so. It seems like everybody's bigger than
when you subscribe to Sonny's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Did it say on your credit card?
For work.
Did it say OnlyFans on it?
I think it did.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't think it was
really
a discreet thing.
I'm surprised at that. Like, you think they make more money going calling it? I don't know, whatever the hell they would call it.
Right, some discreet name.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Maybe it had it and I don't remember, but it wasn't expensive. And
OnlyFans, I'm a search guy though. OnlyFans seems very limited if you're on somebody's OnlyFans page.
Well, then you're like almost. I would say it's almost emotional cheating at that point.
Oh, it's like a relationship in your mind,
right? Kind of like me with that Daddario scene from True Detective. I'm basically in love with her. It's pretty much,
Why you bring this up?
No, because if I keep going back to that same scene, obviously I have a relationship.
Also, you're now like every year older than she is in that scene.
Right.
That's the other thing. Like I know in your mind,
right.
like you're thinking, but she was probably how old at that point?
She
had a good one too. She had the Farrelly Brothers movie too. She was the babysitter. Isn't that her? Hall Pass?
I don't remember that one.
Is that her?
I believe so.
Yeah. How old was she? True Detective was 2013.
I'll say it might not be great for me. I figured she was at least mid-20s.
I would think at least mid to late 20s, 27.
Yeah, please
17.
God.
Well, she's not
She's
a
30
minor.
She's 38 right now.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, she's
All
28.
Fine,
Yeah,
thank
you're
you.
good.
Yeah.
You're in business.
Yeah.
You're done with the naked scene.
Where he's like
What
pulling down
else?
her pants.
Was there a scene where she calls him?
She puts handcuffs on him.
Is there a scene where she calls him? He wants her to put it in her ass or something too?
Yes.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll find
Just to
it.
confirm that quickly.
Maybe watch the whole series, Dave.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the show?
I did at one point, but I certainly don't remember it now.
Huh.
That was years ago.
Yeah, she's a handsome woman. Well, I mean, invite her on.
I will. Yeah. I think she's doing pretty well, right? I feel like I've seen her
She had a good career.
some new movie or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't followed her like after that.
No, not particularly, except for on Pornhub.
It was kind of frozen in time though.
She was in the Baywatch reboot.
That's true. She was in that. She was in whatchamacallit, season 1, White Lotus.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Sydney Sweeney.
That's right.
You could pull a Coleman, Dave, and I think she's pregnant now.
I did see that
She's
is
pregnant.
she?
She's dead. She's dead to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with him on that. I'm not too into the
No?
Somebody else's life.
Anti-Dino.
Yeah.
Dino loved it.
Loved
Loved
pregnant
it.
women?
The more pregnant, the better he liked it.
Really?
Oh. If the kid was, if she was crowning, he'd be all fired up. That's his favorite. What else?
I did want to ask Steve your live to tape though, because I looked up on his Twitter. He seems to be a real big Mick hater.
Oh, is that right?
And that's concerning to me.
Mick has been on one lately, huh?
Yeah,
As he continues, I mean, I don't know how you feel about him. We know he owns somebody in the studio.
Yeah,
owns. I saw you respond to him again the other day.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. He owns you.
I know.
He fucking owns you.
the shadow. It obviously wasn't the person taking the picture.
I mean, of course, you're going to say that.
I guess.
I mean, maybe he knows it's obvious as well. Maybe he's having some fun.
Yeah, I don't think he's capable of that.
I know you, but that's the quandary.
I know
you find
it's
yourself
the
in.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever talked to him at all offline?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. He hates you. He said he talks about you in therapy.
Yeah.
Huh. But you don't like Mick.
No, I just don't think he's very authentic. Like, I think, as Mike has said before, like he pulls things out of thin air and makes these big issues, and I think he just wants to keep his name in the universe. I kind of laid off of him recently, like when he stepped back and was going to get some help, it seemed like I thought that was a good move.
Yeah.
And then
recently, meaning like a couple weeks.
Yeah, it was like a month ago, thought that was a good move. And then he was back, like, I think as soon as Christian kicked him out of his house.
Well,
No, he was back for Sacco. was his first tweet back.
First tweet back, but now he's like, I feel like he's...
Well, an important person reached out to him. I saw yesterday.
That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if you know who this important person is.
I don't. I mean, I like to think I'm an important person. I've told him in the past, but I think he means somebody else.
He did confirm that it's not anybody from the show. And he's a fan of the show. He won't come on the show.
Right.
But he'll do anything the show ever needs or something like
that. But the important person is not on the show, he said?
He's not. No.
Does this person listen to the show at all? Or?
Beats me. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm a maniac. He knows this, but he has not told me who that is.
My guess is this person... My guess is this person occasionally ruins the flow of the show with his phone calls.
Oh,
that's my guess.
Okay.
That's my guess. I could be... I could take a dozen guesses, but I'm not going to be able to figure out who it is. But who's to say? I don't know.
Maybe he was celebrating last night.
No,
he
wouldn't be.
Oh, I was thinking different. The other guy.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
That guy.
Yes. Oh, are you talking about Clemmer?
Close.
Who?
Singing Rico.
Oh, yeah. Well, not a friend of the show.
Rico took some shit on Pick'em too the other day because he wasn't at the first 2 innings, was it?
Yeah, it was. He was late.
Boy, Smitty has lost his fucking mind though.
Well, did you hear Dave on Pick'em this morning?
No, but I'll probably hear him say the same thing in about an hour and 30 minutes. But yeah, what do you have to say?
I was as riled up as I've been.
Who's the other
guy?
That was Big Cat.
Can we edit that out or no?
Dan?
Can we just get who? Can we just get the Dave sound or
Dan
no?
Big Cats. He hosts Part of My Take.
Can you edit that out just so we can get Dave sound going forward?
I can try to.
What?
We can.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Time.
Yeah.
Charles,
Watching
enough.
inning
Charles,
1 and 2.
Charles, slow down. What's wrong? Are you on drugs today?
No, I'm not.
What happened here, Dave? What's going on with this guy?
Charles and I have been communicating for damn near a year for this appearance. So
you just want to hang out?
I'm sorry to let you down.
It's okay, Charles. You seem like a very nice guy. Any kids?
I do. I have 2 kids.
How old, if I might ask, how old are your kids?
2 and 4.
Oof. Both boys, girl?
Both boys.
Oof. Yeah. Young farmers, they get them out there yet? Or
oh,
no?
Yeah, they love it.
2 and 4 boys. Jesus Christ. What do you think of that, Justin? 2 strapping young men.
Ooh.
I mean, judging by the whole Gino thing, he might be more into the older men.
That's true.
Than we realize.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is obviously something is going on. Like, I know you're going to say, oh, but like something is going on. And you do a horrible job at articulating if nothing is going on.
I did, yes.
Yeah. Did you hear from Gino?
I have not heard from him.
Okay,
that's the biggest mystery. Like, why would he
lie? I mean, the guy's not real. Like, I mean, he didn't text you back?
No, he never texted me back.
For 2 days?
For 2 days.
Is that unusual?
No, we would go a while without texting.
No, but if
one texts somebody, Justin,
say yes, because it's got to be unusual.
What the fuck are you doing? Why are you lying?
I'm not lying. I haven't lied.
I think you want to protect this guy, which is fine.
I haven't lied about a single thing to do with this.
Okay. Do you believe him, Dave?
I believe him. I just think there's a lot of weirdness around it. Like his explaining it is very strange. But
a lot of people think you're a gambling addict too.
I think I'm a gambling addict.
Yeah.
Oh, who's saying that?
Not people. You have a lot of money. You're spending trying to spend money at casinos and gambling.
He doesn't have rent.
I pay rent.
You do?
I do.
To both?
To Bubba.
Oh shit.
Even when you're not there?
Yeah, even when I'm not there.
How much?
Very proud of that. It's a low amount.
What is it?
$200 a month.
Oh, that's
very
nice
low.
though. Some groceries.
Helps him out. Scratch.
His mattress is there though, so
That's a bill.
You should even take a mutt. That's a mutt sack attitude.
He probably only has Social Security.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Just 200. Connor gives the same.
No, I mean, you should pay more than that.
He doesn't want it. I would.
When are you moving back?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Besides living there, do you do anything around the house to help him?
Oh yeah, help him out all the time.
Okay.
You do dishes?
There's a dishwasher.
Who takes the dishes out?
I take the dishes out. He likes to put the dishes in. Bubba likes to do a lot of we've had a conversation with him. He does more than he should.
very independent.
Who puts the garbage out?
It would either be me on Mondays in the morning or whenever he gets up early to do it sometimes.
What's your brother do?
My brother takes garbage out and stuff. We all just kind of
pitch in.
There's no hey, there's a checklist of you do this, you do this, you do this.
When Bubba dies in March, who gets the house? Is it Bill?
His children, my dad and my aunt.
Oh, your dad's sister.
Yes.
Does Bubba have a will?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, old guys like that. It's all he probably does is will.
Is Justin in it at all?
I think it's going to my dad and my aunt.
Who you don't like.
She's fine.
Yeah, not a big fan.
Yeah, but if he starts to deteriorate mentally because you and your brother live with him, you could probably manipulate that will.
He looked,
goes.
the basketball game, he looked gonzo. He looked like
he's more with it than anyone.
No, he looked fucking completely.
Physically, he looked there, but mentally, it didn't.
Gone. The eyes were empty. There was a vacancy there that troubled me.
Right.
Yeah, he can't travel.
He's with it. He's with it.
Sure, but people like you are going to say that about people like him. What sound are we playing?
We were just playing Rico Bosco.
Portnoy,
I think.
Yeah. Yesterday's game, no Smitty and no Bosco. I could not believe what I was watching. I was texting HR, figuring out how to get out of contracts. I was
The word Dunzo was texted to me.
Dunzo
was texted to me.
I could not believe what my eyes were watching. It was avoided by the two of you showing up. Yet, do you want to be associated with Smitty as like the two guys who miss and then the two guys who show up late, who always have the oblos? No, you don't.
I think the oblos are shrinking, but yesterday was unavoidable.
He had an excuse, though. He had a birthday party as well, so he had an excuse.
For who?
Another kid.
His kid?
Maybe his kid.
I believe so.
I think he said that on the podcast, yeah.
I guess. I mean, I'm sure Smitty on today, I feel very bad that his father-in-law, he wrote, died on 9/11. He was a pilot, right?
Yes.
I don't mean this to be insensitive. Was he one of the pilots of, was it the crash a plane in like Wyoming? Or I'm asking a question, Justin. Why are you making that face?
I thought you were going a different way.
What?
I thought you were going to ask if he's one of the pilots that flew the plane.
Like actively.
At the end of it, you mean?
Yeah, I thought maybe he wasn't.
Oh, you're suggesting he took over the plane?
I'm not suggesting. I thought that's where you
No.
were going.
No. I'm saying he crashed a plane somewhere else, like Roy Halladay or something. But it wasn't one of the flights of 9/11. Is that right, Dave?
I do not know.
Okay. Yeah. It's Dave playing along as always.
I don't want to speculate on.
I'm sure. I'm just
interactions.
kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. I happen to like Smitty, so we'll see. He might be worked up today, but who knows? I like Smitty. But yeah.
That other guy was like very worked up yesterday, like pushing cameras aside. You see that? That Max guy?
Max, yeah.
Yeah.
I find him to be at these games too much. Like, let these guys have their fun. Like this, it's a sea of retards. Let them be dumb. Let them, like KFC and Frank and Clemmer. And I did see how one where Clemmer's glasses fell off. He was like stumbling around. It's pretty funny. Clemmer's so happy.
6 words. First 3 are, oh my God. The other 3, you gotta believe.
Gotta believe. Funny.
He's loving it.
He's loving it.
He's having a moment.
And Meter called me this morning to apologize about Bob Costas because that was a
terrible
train wreck last night. Holy
God.
fuck!
Line drive, base hit to center field. It was smothered out there. I don't know if it was caught.
It was caught.
Oh my gosh.
This wasn't even close.
Not even.
Ron Dollar was like, yeah, hit the end of the bat. It was like a blooper. It was bizarre. Then the last batter of the game, the pinch hitter, was it Tommy Pham? Is that a pinch hit? And he was like, you had what Costas like the old adage, have bat, have gun, will travel. He's like, I mean, have glove, will travel. It's so weird.
He's just so boring.
He's so slow. He's so old. It's terrible. Fucking terrible. What else?
No inside information on Mutt's reaction to the Eitan Shander tweets.
I spoke to Mutt yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said this morning, I spoke to Mutt, and he is, I think, just going to do the show and like fucking, he hates the guy and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm only using the fight. Like, I think agrees with you. Like, the show's the show. It's on tonight, right?
But isn't that like from they're not friends, but like from
they're not friends.
From Mutt's perspective, Mutt is active with this show, which is a Barstool Sports show. Mutt likes Barstool Sports. Why would you want someone you work with, like, purposely throwing digs out there on the internet to an entity that you're a fan of?
Well, according to you, you just said 10 minutes ago you shouldn't bring it up on the show.
No, I'm at least behind the scenes. That's why I'm asking you about the phone call behind the scenes a little bit.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Does he have any doubts? Is he saying fuck this? Is he no?
My thing is, like, if you're like, I've done things over years. I'm like, don't listen to this, don't listen to that. But Eitan Shander is saying, don't listen to the show.
Yeah,
just weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Does he snap tonight? He's got
Sanders.
I
would. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think the chat will be. It was probably pretty quiet the last couple of weeks. I'm sure it'll be back tonight after this stuff.
You haven't been around the past 2 weeks to kind of talk about it.
That's true, but I'm also not. I find that show so boring. I can't even watch it. It's awful.
It is tough to watch.
It's tough.
Who you going up by yourself tonight?
I am.
Nobody's gonna go with you.
I mean,
no Mark, no Anth, no Gino.
No, just me.
Just you. No Cullinane?
I'd go if I didn't have to go to Philly.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. When are you leaving?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Yep. Wow. Yep. That's right. You had
we
enough
can
to
take separate cars.
It's a big city.
That's true.
Yep.
You go to a casino before?
Well,
like Justin did?
It's not for me, no. No, it's not in the plans.
Justin went before and after the game, he said.
That's weird. How late? Yeah. What time did you get to Montante's place?
I went.
I guess the game was early, though, right?
I believe I went to Montante's the night before.
So you didn't stay there that night?
No, I stayed in the hotel that night.
Where?
North of Philly.
Oh, like heading back?
Yeah. Like 45 minutes north.
Weird.
So my theory is Justin is not as inquisitive as you. Obviously, that's not a theory.
No, that's a fact, yeah.
But Justin pitched riding together. Gino says no. You would have said why. Justin says, yay, I get to have a sleepover at Montante's.
He does like a sleepover.
So I think that's what he was like, oh, I'll just stay at Montante's, and then didn't even ask the question after that. So I don't think he's lying. I just don't think he really cared to even ask.
Justin, he's an intellectually vacant person. That's for sure.
Well, I just don't think, even if I was an intellectually curious person,
right?
I don't know.
What was the last book you read?
Last book I read.
It's like a real book. Doesn't involve like a goblin or a Jedi.
I was rereading Brave New World like a year and a half ago.
Okay, so it's been 2 years.
Just about.
Yeah, Julie DeCaro's book probably before that.
Yep,
yeah,
definitely.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a great screed. What else, Dave?
Obviously, we've seen Hurricane Milton. What happened at Tropicana Field.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw a Dale Arnold tweet.
Oh, he blocked me. Has Dale been weighing in?
He weighed in on this.
Oh no.
I don't. Quote, never liked the Trop.
Oh no, Dale.
Did you see what happened to the Trop?
Yeah, you just said the roof's been blown off. Yeah, I saw it.
But seeing it like this is amazing. Poor choice of words, probably, I would say.
I mean, it's like kind of amazing.
We know what he means, but I think he could have handled do
you think it's necessary that Dale Arnold weighs in at all on it?
No, it's definitely not.
I mean, like, who cares? Who gives a shit? I don't. I don't.
He comes out of retirement to dump on the Trop.
Has it been? I don't mean to diminish anything anybody's going through. Has it been as powerful as people thought it was going to be like 3 days ago?
It does not feel that way.
It got downgraded.
Yeah, it's like 3, right, or something.
3, yeah.
Good. I mean, obviously that's a good thing. I mean, I'm sure people's houses and their lives are all. I'm just saying, at least it's not. They were talking about being one of the worst in the history of the country.
The world. Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like it's not quite that, right?
No.
Well, that's good at least.
So I don't really understand why the internet is like embracing people staying there. I don't understand that. Like
everyone loves like the Lieutenant Dan guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but also like I don't know. Would you leave?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm a pussy.
Yeah, I probably would too. But I mean, and
the police told them to.
I think I'd rather be in there than deal with that traffic, though. It looks so awful. You go like 100. What are you laughing at?
The idea of nah.
But you see that traffic?
Yes,
but they go like they go like 4 miles in like 20 hours. I'd much rather like. Although
they were saying 15 feet.
I know
you
the
don't
power.
wait that long.
To me, it's more losing the power, not being able to like do whatever. There's a little water, I'll swim around, but like no power, that stinks.
Yep.
I've got some family down there, and their answer was instead of staying in their house, they went to the son's house where there was less trees on the property.
Oh, because of the.
They just figured we're gonna stay, but we're gonna go to a house that has a less chance of
a tree will fall on us or something,
right.
flatten us.
So that's your answer. So,
like, when did they know for sure that they were fucked? Like 5 days ago?
Oh, I would say a week.
Why wouldn't you leave?
And I bet
then?
down there they were probably talking about it for over a week.
Easy for me to say. I know I'm very lucky, but like, why wouldn't somebody who's fortunate leave like 5 or 6 days before?
I think a lot of people probably did.
What's all that traffic then yesterday?
Dummies.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
Just sleep in your car. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go. You don't have to go that far, right? I mean, a couple hundred miles.
You can stay in Florida and be.
Yeah, like Orlando's okay. Jackson, like that area is fine.
Well, Orlando's
right?
getting it today. Is that?
But not like that.
Yeah,
It's way weekend.
You're getting
right?
winds.
Yeah, maybe some rain, but it's not. I don't know. I'm not. Tornadoes scare me more than hurricanes. I'll say it.
Well, that's the thing. It was a lot of tornado warnings too.
There were a bunch of them actually going on too.
150 or something.
But why would the Trop be safe?
Because it's big.
I guess, but like, didn't whatchamacallit get super flooded during Katrina?
Yeah.
The Superdome?
Superdome, yeah. And they were like had cots filling the entire thing for first responders.
Right.
I would think the dome shouldn't be. What was that? Whatever the material was for that dome, they probably should have.
No way, it's a break. That place is such a dump that they can just build a new one. I would guess.
Now they can move. Don't they want to move?
Oh, dude, I'm sure they do. Right?
Yeah.
Where would they go? Nashville or something?
Montreal has been.
Talks
of it.
Well, that's
Back to
nice.
Montreal though. I don't know. About
I like that. I'm a Montreal guy. I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that Lieutenant Dan guy got like, what was it? The Aiden Ross gave him like $100,000 boat or something.
Did he really?
That. Yeah, that's what they were saying.
He was going to, but then he I've seen that he pulled it away. I don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about that. We can't confirm that.
Okay, good. We'll keep working on that. What else?
Yeah. Let's see here. Did you see Drew Romero talked about the Jabril Peppers situation?
Timeout.
Yeah.
That's how I do it now. That's hate. I got Bob Kraft. Let's put an end to that. Let's get a new program.
Got his priorities straight.
Timeout. So what's the deal if you start getting mad? Adam Schefter, who's just essentially a prostitute. He is just a streetwalker. You know, he might as well wear a little skirt now and just go up to go up to the ESPN and just be like, how much honey? How much sugar? Like, he'll just do whatever they feed him. Oh my God. What a whore. He's tweeted out like it's news. So Bob Kraft's doing what? What is the initiative?
For the first time, sports leagues all across North America, athletic icons, and rising stars are calling a hashtag timeout against hate. It is a campaign inspired and led by Patriots owner Robert Kraft. In sports, we call a timeout when things are heading in the wrong direction, and right now in our country, hate is winning, and we need to change the momentum, said Kraft, the founder of the Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism. Bringing together the commissioners of North America's major sports leagues for the campaign is a historic and crucial step in our fight against all hate. By uniting under a common cause, we can amplify our message, and demonstrate that the power of sports extends beyond stadiums, arenas, and fields, and into our communities. This initiative is a call to action for everyone to join us in creating a world where hate is met with a unified stand for empathy, understanding, and respect.
There's a picture of Shaq calling a timeout. Harbaugh, Doc, and I don't know who the last person is. I hate to say. Do we know who that is, Justin? Looks. I'm not going to say. I have no idea.
I do not believe so. I don't know.
I haven't realized until I just looked at my old tweet. I quote tweeted Schefter this morning. I just said problem solved. That's 600,000 views. What the fuck happened?
Oh, really?
Let me get it.
It has a.
No? Am I wrong? Am I looking at the wrong thing?
No, you're right. I see 592. Yep.
Yeah.
596.
Shit.
Based on what? The fuck? Did not put a lot of thought into that one.
You're good at your job.
You never know what hits. You know, you just
You're doing
never
numbers
know.
lately. You're doing numbers lately. That Belichick video was like 1.5 million.
Which one?
The Belichick video from yesterday.
Bon Jovi.
That was a show, though.
Yeah, but you know.
Who did that one?
Came out of the account. We both were talking about it.
That's good for you guys.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Thank God Hernandez killed people so you can get useless views on Twitter. Had 2 followers. It means nothing.
I think it was 142 followers from that video.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
To be exact.
Lives change.
Exactly.
Lives change.
Yeah.
What do you get? Any questions, thoughts, notes? No?
I got a bunch of stuff.
Go ahead.
I got games. I've
games.
got,
Yeah, this guy's Charles, what'd you bring?
Not much.
Yeah,
good attitude.
How long have you listened to the show for, Charles, if I might ask?
A couple of years now.
A couple of years. Not an EI guy, though.
A little bit. I did listen.
Yeah. How about you?
So I actually tweeted the other day that the day you did the Fire Felger thing was the day I became a Minna fan.
Yeah.
So before that, I didn't love you as much. But that was the day you won me over, Kirk.
Well, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. That would have been when? 15, 16? Dino was gone.
Yeah.
So 16, 17, 16. I don't know who even knows. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, good. All right, what do you got?
You want to do the game or do you want to do some notes?
Dave, what do you think?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
So he can't resist it.
I've got 2.
This is my first time back with the music, I think.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, it's a moment.
Wow. Congratulations.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
I've got 2 trivia-based games.
2 trivia-based games.
I think they'll go pretty quick. I don't know if you want to do...
One of the co-stars of a new Barstool trivia show. So
yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Testing you. So I don't know if you want to do one or the other or both or what.
Let's start with one and we'll see how it goes.
All right.
Sound good, Justin?
Sounds good to me.
So in honor of Charles, I've got Charles trivia.
Okay.
This is Charles in history.
Is Charles the least memorable third chair in history so far?
No.
He's up there for sure.
Yeah. I like him, though. He's a nice guy.
He is
a lot of time left.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy, so I can't...
I don't want to come in here and hijack your show.
Hasn't happened yet. Hasn't, just so you know. To be clear, mission accomplished.
Next segment, give it a try.
Put the Charles, put the mission accomplished banner up above you, buddy. Mission accomplished. I like him. I know Justin doesn't like him. I like him.
I like him.
You do like Charles.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you call Dave Honey Bunch?
It's just a
He's just
a
wise
Justin
guy.
thing. I don't know.
Do you have to
blaming me?
In the way, that's kind of true.
Just to be,
I can see him
just
calling
to
his
be
aunt
goofy,
that or
you know?
something. That is true. I get your point.
Did you ask this? 130 acres is like the general public welcome on your farm, or is it just all private?
Is it like a roll-off farm? Or
It's
you
private property.
Private property. Okay. I wouldn't be welcome on there.
I mean,
Well, I would be
you
welcome
would
on
be
there,
welcome,
right?
sure.
Dave, I don't see you on the farm, Dave.
No, not on the farm.
With the allergies?
But I bring the kids to the farm a lot.
With the allergies, you do that.
Yeah, I do. I
Apple
hydrate
picking?
very well now. Yeah.
You don't do any of that stuff. Apple pumping.
No huge agritourism as it.
Oh, so you're just all business. Like you're a real.
What's the
farmer.
biggest produce you do? Like, what's the individual one?
I do a lot of like cucumbers and summer vegetables.
Good for
Tomatoes,
Justin's
that kind
mother.
of-
She loves those.
Loves them.
Right?
Actually, she does love them.
big
She's been
ones, yeah.
pickling a lot of things.
She's been what?
Pickling quite a bit of things lately. It's like her new little hobby.
What was the conversation when your mom were working on a sign last night? What are you guys talking about?
Hey, Mom, I got to run out to Staples. I need to grab a
Oh, but when you're doing it, what are you guys talking
thing.
about?
She's like, oh, do you want to use my Cricut to help put the things on?
That's nice.
Cricut,
And
nice.
I said, yes.
Your mom a scrapbooker?
Not a scrapbooker. She's very crafty.
Yeah.
She's crafty.
Oh, she likes crafts.
Oh, yeah, she loves her crafts.
She goes to like what's that called? Where Kate
Michael's.
goes. Michael's.
Yep.
Michael's, she loves Michael's. She goes to a bunch of craft fairs. I used to go with her and help her out.
Help her out.
Yeah.
What would you do? Carry her around?
Find some
No,
deals.
help her set up. Help her break down.
Oh! She would go as a participant, not
Yes.
as a visitor.
Yes, and then we would
Oh,
sell things. And
would she do okay at those?
Yeah, she would do.
Really?
Yeah, she sold some like Patriot stuff and
Oh,
stuff. She makes scarves every year called Scoreboard scarves.
Do you wear them or no?
No, they're very long. She's been on the news a couple times. Wow.
Would somebody die or something? Why was she on the news?
No, it's just an exciting thing.
Your mom's on the news for Scoreboard. Well, we'll see it today at some point, I'm sure. For
Oh, yeah.
Scoreboard scarves? That's the name of it?
Scoreboard scarves.
Does she still do it?
Oh yeah, but now it's sad because so for every point the Patriot score, it's red or blue.
So she rode the dynasty.
Yes.
Yeah. Now she's feeling this affects the little people. That's the thing.
It's tough.
People don't realize that.
It's tough.
But she never goes to the games though.
No, she doesn't like big crowds like that.
She could have made a fortune selling in the Winter Patriots game. Where you guys are tailgating.
Yeah, but like it's not a scarf that you actually like. It's very. I'll bring one in.
How fucking long is a scarf?
It's the entire. It's every single. Especially when they were putting up points.
Every point they scored a season.
Yes.
What do you mean though? Do you understand this, Dave?
No.
Like on the scarf? Send me a Scoreboard scarf thing, would you? Charles trivia.
Charles trivia in honor of Charles. Charles, you want to play?
Sure.
Yeah, I think you should. So, Charles, we'll give you the first question, okay?
All right.
This Charles was an NBA big man who was the 9th pick in the 1985 NBA draft and played for more than 1,200 games with 5 different franchises.
Can we steal if the other guy doesn't get
If
it?
he doesn't get it right, it goes to Kirk and vice versa.
Okay.
Well, it's got to be Charles Barkley.
It's incorrect.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Kirk?
Charles Oakley.
It's Charles Oakley.
Oh.
Thought we'd go with Charles Barkley, but we pivoted there.
Yeah. Barkley was the 84 draft.
True. Drafted 5th? 4th?
Like he was. Not 4th, I don't think. 5th, I think you're right, yeah.
All right, Kirk. This Charles was often cast as a straight man in comedic films. He is most known for his roles in The Heartbreak Kid,
picture of the fucking scarf he's showing him. Do you have any fucking decorum at all?
No.
I mean, what the fuck?
I'm a bad person.
How would you feel if you're first of all, if your sister died, you'd be bummed out. You would have to whack off to somebody else. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never watched your sister shower, did you?
No, I did not.
That's you're not
that I
can remember. Creep. Yeah, exactly.
Not that I can remember.
Well, he's gone through a lot.
I was young.
All right, 2-1. Go ahead.
I was gonna one up you there, but my parents are also dead. But
really,
my siblings are alive, so you do take the point.
So all of us have dead parents.
All dead. I was probably younger though. How old were you?
So 2016, I was 22.
I was 22.
When who died?
My mom died.
How did she die?
Heart attack, essentially.
Oof, that's rare for a woman.
And then 11 days later, my dad died.
Did you mention this last time?
No.
Why'd your dad die? Broken heart.
Broken heart. Yeah.
Broken heart. Essentially, heart attack as well.
Jesus.
His heart was like
Christ.
twice as big as, or 3 times as big as.
Did you have brothers and sisters?
2 older brothers.
Your heads, guys, it must have been spinning.
Lost.
Because I mean, for us, it was like a year and a half, so we had plenty. We knew we could plan. I was older. That's crazy. And then all the shit, like just all the stuff.
I was 3 weeks away from college graduation when my mom died.
Jesus.
And my dad died, and then I graduated. Fortunately, my uncle was able to take over all the estate stuff. And
Yeah,
he just did everything by the book, no bullshit. But yeah, I don't really I love my brothers, but I don't really talk to them anymore that much.
It does something,
It does.
It's weird. It's strange.
Especially when money comes into play and property and stuff like that.
That is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. All right, now all this stuff now before the next trivia question. Now I'm nervous.
All right. All right.
Justin laughing away. They're so happy around death.
What the
fucking
hell?
loser.
Asshole. So back to Kirk.
She was in Hall Pass.
Oh. Dario.
Yes, she was.
All right, Kirk, ready?
Yeah, I guess.
This Charles was drafted in the first round of the 1992 MLB draft by the Marlins.
Charles Johnson?
Yes, he was a 4-time Gold Glover behind the plate and caught 3 no-hitters.
Get ready, Justin. Get ready for this game.
Good.
The old trivia mind is back.
Yeah, we're firing.
When this guy's around, I'm winning. I'm winning, and
Possible phone a friend?
For what? He fucking wrote the question. Those.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the fucking point of that?
It's not to wear. It's to
what?
It's to remember the season.
That's fucking stupid.
Hey.
That's like
I like your
raps,
mom. You know,
right?
I like your mom very much. But like that's just Dave. That's just dumb.
the story aspect.
That
though. I would just
looks.
figure
How
it
did
out.
she get? How did? It must take a tremendous amount
So
of
the
time.
stripes tell a story. There are blue rows for every Patriots point.
Gotcha.
Red rows when the opponent scores. The white rows separate the games.
Just like when we had Brady, though, some games are going to show a lot of red, and there's going to be
Absolutely
some
hammered.
games that are a lot of blue. If I'm nervous, I'm knitting. I knit tighter, and if you knit, you understand what that means.
Ooh, she'd be kind of flirty with them. What is that about? Tighter? You know,
a little bit tighter.
What is she talking about, Justin?
I don't knit. I don't know.
She's a very nice woman. The few times I've met her, she seems very nice. I do like your mom.
She did send a scoreboard scarf to someone famous, and they wrote back.
Tom Brady?
Tighter, and if you knit, you understand.
She says Aaron Hernandez, I'm going to shit my pants.
You're going to be knitting a lot then. Probably tomorrow. Laura says she still has a soft spot for Brady. She even sent one of her scarves to Brady's mom and got a handwritten note from her in return. We know that.
Isn't that exciting?
I don't understand it at all. I understand it, but like I'll just watch the game for the score.
Yes, because you're not a crafty knitting. Maybe you are. Do you knit?
My mom, my nana did. My mom's mom. She made a sweet, great Afghans. She was a great knitter. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and hats and stuff. Yeah.
So my mom.
No, but Justin, there's no use. What's it use? Like, is it gonna?
It's just a fun little.
That's not little though. It's a tremendous amount of work.
Yeah, it's like a little project she does, and then she gets to go on the news, and it's fun, and she gets to.
Does she send other people's moms or just Brady's mom?
Only Brady's mom.
When she was sick.
She was sick.
Yeah,
She
that's
said-
nice of her.
Very nice of her.
So she got a nice note back.
She did.
Handwritten.
Handwritten, yes.
Do you still have that note or no?
Oh, she still has that note.
Yeah, she's a nice lady, Brady's mom. I met her. Good.
Does she do one scarf and then like replicates it, or
No, so she does one scarf per season. When we were making Super Bowls, then she would do a Super Bowl scarf.
She's doing this like this season.
Yep.
Oh, that's sad. Don't do that.
A lot of red.
Well, her updates are sad too.
Yeah, I mean that's pathetic.
She'll be like, tough game, a lot of red. She always makes the joke like, I haven't had to buy blue yarn in 2 years.
Asshole. I mean, not her.
It's fun.
All right, so I'm looking at it now. So, red is the Patriots.
Yes. So every point the Patriots score, she does a row of red. So if
Things were good here.
Oh,
right,
right.
Yes.
Yeah, we're rolling at that point.
Yes. But it's cool because sometimes there's a lot of red, and there's a big
Go ahead. This is for Charles. This is for the rest of the guys.
Well, yeah. If anybody wants to jump in, I feel like this is your She did like 3 different stand-ups essentially. So like one time she went up as an old lady, and like did this whole bit, old bit. She's very talented though, and like to the point where back then I was like, I think she's like she could be on SNL or something like that.
Clemmer ruined her life,
but I think she's still in New York. I think.
Okay.
So when I got this like. I don't know. I did a little digging and figured out that maybe they knew each other. I sent her a message on Facebook. You know, we caught up for a little bit, and I said, "Hey, weird question. Do you know Chris Clemmer?" Stop talking to me.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, naturally.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, wow.
Yeah. So I messaged her like an hour later. I go, "Is that a yes? Is that a no?" Then I went back the other day because this was a while back. We're not friends on Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
So
you've been through Clemmer. I have to imagine that's putting your life together.
Yeah. But yeah, great. She was awesome.
Interesting. That's an interesting note.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Very talented.
Yeah. Well, Clemmer's second wife. I only know her. She's a very nice person. I know Justin doesn't like her, but she's very.
Never met her.
You never met her?
No.
I met her a couple times. She's very nice. You didn't meet her in Mississippi?
Yeah, you meet her in Magnolia?
Maybe I did very briefly.
Were you ever at the she did a couple of those 5Ks, I think, too.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. She's very nice. Very nice. Don't know if she's a talented comedian or not, like Clemmer and his first wife, but yeah. What else?
Any details you can share about next year's New Hampshire live show?
No,
nothing.
No. We're going to try and do it, though. We'll see. We're pushing. We'll see.
So still trying to find a venue?
Yeah. We have a hold on a couple. But we'll see. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling.
I told you I'm a brewer. I want to make a KMS beer. With your blessing.
Oh, sure. Please.
With
Sell it away. I'd be happy to make no money on you selling a beer.
We could do...
What good does that do me?
We could do... You can make some money off of it.
Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah.
We do donation charity.
I'm not interested in that. Charles, we don't need that, right?
Sucks.
Make the money. What's that, Dave?
Charity sucks.
Why do you say that? When you go to Stop and Shop, when they say round up, do you round up?
Never.
People tell me it's a scam. Not even a scam, but like you don't know where. Not even a scam so much as you don't know where the money's going.
It's so you're pretty much
so $9.62. You want to round up 38 cents?
Yes.
Okay.
You want Stop and Shop to write off 38 cents on their tax.
That's kind of what I figured it is. Yeah. So you don't think it's going to any charity at all?
No, I think it is.
So what's wrong with that?
But they're like,
what do I care if Stop and Shop gets a tax? I like them. I want them to stick around.
I guess. Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do I care? They should get a tax. Whatever. You know. I'm not the world's biggest Stop and Shop fan, but you know.
I like Stop and Shop. That's my number 2.
What's number 1?
Big Y.
Is Big Y around you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like Western Mass.
No.
Really?
Yep.
Are they more expensive or no?
No, definitely not. I think they're cheaper than Stop.
Stop and Shop's expensive, right?
Yeah.
Market Basket's cheaper.
Yeah, Market Baskets.
Do you guys have Aldi's down here?
Yeah.
That's...
Where do you live?
New Hampshire. Lakes Region.
Oh. Where?
I live in Tuftonboro.
Where's that?
So it's on the east side of Lake Winnipesaukee.
Gotcha.
Opposite side of Meredith.
Yeah, I like Meredith.
Yep.
Huh.
But we have Hannaford Market Basket, but now there's some Aldi's down south, and they're way cheaper.
Really?
Yeah.
How close are you to where's the one place we looked at? In New Hampshire?
Oh,
you weren't there, right? At that point? Dave was?
I think you were with Coleman.
I wasn't.
No, it's Coleman. Yeah. Where the hell was that?
Were you in Laconia?
Yes, it was Laconia.
Yeah. So Laconia and Meredith are 10
right there, right? Yeah. It's pretty nice. I like that venue. I could see us being there. It's not huge though, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. What else?
Any update on your book? I know it's probably...
I've been a little busy.
Yeah. Did you actually scrap the whole thing like you said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not going to revisit that?
I will at some point. Yeah. I got to Dave.
There's things going on.
Dave, do other people want me to write books right now or no?
They sure do.
Yeah, I mean, this is me at the busiest. I'm still giving you guys shows. And by the way, my boss has said, Kirk, you don't have to do a show until season 3 if you don't want to. I said, Dave, I'm doing shows.
That was classy when you said that.
I said it.
For the Minifans.
Yeah, my own health. God knows that's not any better. Jesus, I'm sweating and pain, crying. But yeah. Who knows? You know how it is, Charles.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
Did you find out what's wrong with your stomach?
Nah, they're still poking around. I actually feel okay today, so we'll see. Good days and bad days. At my age, you just happy to be alive. I'll buy green bananas. You know what I'm saying, Justin?
That's right.
What do you mean?
Because you don't know if you're going to survive for them to turn
That's what I'm saying.
Yellow.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Anything else?
That's about it. Did you see Jersey Jerry broke the 3-point record last night?
No, he didn't.
That's my whole point.
He didn't.
He did not break.
Two things. I'll bring this up on that name today, I suppose. So Jerry did one of his Jerry challenges, and he was going to break. What was it? The most a player made in a row or a team made in a row?
Player. I think it's
whatever it was. It was 11 or 12 or something?
12 to break it.
12 to break it.
And A, he shot from the high school 3-point line. And then B, he had Titus come in and do all of it. And Jerry hit the last one.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not saying I'm the greatest shooter in the world. It would take me 2 hours. It wouldn't even take me an hour to hit 11 in a row.
NBA threes?
No, he wasn't doing NBA threes.
Oh, no, I know, but would you do NBA threes 11 in a row?
I would try it. That would take me a long time. But I would do it at some point. At some point, I could do it.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not, it's 4 feet longer than the fucking foul line.
It took about 12 hours.
Yeah.
And he was, like, sitting in a chair sleeping.
Yeah, he was
half of it.
crumbled over. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I love Jerry, but that wasn't his challenge.
Feels like it stains
Same fucking thing as a free throw thing. They just bring in these ringers again. They brought in a ringer for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
That was more legitimate, though, I feel like.
What?
You brought in the ringers toward the end, but that was like a team
I'm saying Jerry
effort.
brought like some guy in there for like 2 hours last
Right.
this thing. I didn't like that. I love Jerry, but that wasn't good.
He himself can't claim anything, I think.
I think to his credit, he did tweet that Titus did it all. So, what else, Dave or Justin? Or
You do have a true crime competitor in the market. Yeah.
Who we got?
All right, welcome into our Who Did It True Crime podcast. Me, Nick, KB. Today we're looking at the murder of a 22-year-old girl, Vanessa McAllister.
Yeah.
Found dead at a river in Ohio.
This is a particularly grisly one.
Yes.
I will say this. It was a little concerning how many Minifans DM the show account taking this seriously out of all things. That's about my take on it, but
I mean, I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was
Tommy makes me laugh, so I mean, I like those guys. Yeah. Good luck to them. Listen, they're out. We're all out there trying to make the world a better place. You know, that's all you can do. What else?
Drake May getting the start on Sunday.
Justin, go ahead.
I was going to say.
Go ahead, and Drake May. I want to hear you.
We're throwing him to the Wolves. He's going to get his ass chewed out.
His ass
eaten. Yeah.
It's not going to be good.
It's a mistake. I'm a reactive guy. I want to see Drake, but it's. But you know what? You never know. What if he's fucking great?
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But what if he's just like? What if he still needs some more time? And behind this offensive line, he doesn't have time to develop and do.
You can ruin a guy. You can ruin a guy. This is giving into pressure, I think. I don't know why they would do it. Texans' defense is good, right?
Very good.
Why would they do it now?
They should have done it against the Dolphins.
And also, why would you announce it on Tuesday or whenever it was and not announce it on Friday? Now you give Texans, instead of like planning for both of them, now they're just going to look at all May.
If that guy catches that touchdown, it's a touchdown. At the end of that game, they win. Is Brissett starting this week?
Yes. This is not on the coach. This is not on the GM. This is on one person.
Who's that?
This is Bob Kraft.
Well, I think you have the last name right, not the first name.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Jonathan. He runs the ship now. Yeah, I think so. But yeah. What were you going to say, Justin? Something else before that?
I was going to say this 90210 guy who died.
Yeah, Nicholas Pryor, very sad. Chancellor Arnold, great run. Married to Steve Sanders' mom on the show in real life. He's in Risky Business. He's in The West Wing. Good run. Made it to 89. That's a damn good run. Like, if you make it past 80, you've won. So yeah, nice guy. See, everyone says he's a nice guy too that worked with him. So yeah. But 89, it's like when you're 89, that's a hell of a life, I think. Yeah. Well,
I don't think Jones and Keefe's reaction to the Drake May news probably
saw
went over
that
that one. Did
clip.
you see that? How cringy was
Gay
that?
was that?
Keep you ready? I am ready!
So fake. Like, why are they doing that?
Just afternoon midday radio. It just
It's
doesn't
just fake.
really-
It's just the station's so pathetic. It's
Very
just
weird.
so. I saw that. I was like, because they should be at the point now where they're getting weeklies for them, right?
Yep.
They've been around for 3 weeks. Is anybody listening to them? My big thing is they were gonna like that show was gonna spike. Like I don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling that.
DEI did not win any Marconis anyway.
Ooh, who won?
Did you see that? It was all like, I saw a couple Texas stations. Nobody from Boston. I didn't see anything with like 98.5 sports station in the
it's all
year or
random
anything.
anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all paid for and everything.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
What else?
You excited for Jamel Hill's new podcast?
She's another one?
Yep.
How many fucking podcasts has she had? I'm gonna guess. What's this one about?
So she's kind of in the sports world.
Yeah,
but
that's about it, right?
No, correction.
No.
She likes to talk about politics as well.
Oh no. Who is she suckered money from this time? Who is it?
This is iHeartRadio.
It's amazing. Isn't it amazing?
Yep.
Just bounces from place to place and should just blame it all on racists when nobody listens to it. It's all racist. I saw some Bomani Jones and who's L. Duncan. They had some clip the other day about how WNBA is everything's racist. Racist. It's like, no. Some black people are great at their jobs and get ratings, and people like Stephen A. Smith, and some people who are black suck at their jobs, just like white people. Like, it's not that complicated. Like Jamel sucks at her job. She's a race hustler. She always has been. And she knows She can guilt rich white people into giving her money, and that's what she does. She's done it again. Good for her.
Immigration, reproductive rights, why former First Lady Michelle Obama will never run for president, voting rights, gender equity, affordable housing. Exactly the type of discussion you'd expect when you listen to a sports podcast. Am I right? Well, only if you listen to Spolitics, a new sports and
wait a minute, what's the title?
Politics.
Oh my God.
Do you need me to explain it to you?
I think I got it. So she's does she think that she's like edgy by doing this? Like everyone's doing this. Like what? Yeah. I really want something to talk about reproductive rights. That sounds like a great podcast topic.
It's actually edgy now to just do a sports show.
It's almost right. Mutt and Shander are doing something different. Maybe they'll do reproductive rights tonight. Shander's a big liberal, right?
Has to be.
I think he is. I think the bomber is.
Really?
Yeah. Which is weird. I would not have thought that.
He's from Texas.
Yeah. Mutt pretends to be a big conservative. Yeah. Back to Jamel. Sorry.
Have you listened to the same show we have?
What's that?
How would you know if the bomber's a big liberal?
Somebody sent me his old tweets.
Oh.
Yeah, he's I don't think I've ever made it to the bomber part, except for the first episode. Go ahead.
Jamel Hill that premieres on October 17th. As a career sports journalist who has spent years writing about and discussing the intersection between sports, politics, race, gender, and culture, I've been told for a long time to leave politics out of sports.
Nobody since she's left ESPN has told her to do that in her job.
I think she means, her job?
Like people on Twitter have told her that?
Yes.
Yes, because she sucks at it. It's boring. Like nobody, she's been getting paid by rich white people for 15 years playing this game, hijacking them with this stuff, with this bullshit ideology. It's amazing.
Who'd she just get cut by? Was it Spotify?
Yeah, I'm sure it was racist, right? And like ESPN. And I mean, the worst decision ESPN ever made maybe was to put her on with Michael Smith in SportsCenter.
Oh, yeah.
Like nobody watched it. And they blamed it on race. It's so dumb. And then she went from where after that? She was at the Atlantic. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When she went after Dave, she was there, right? And she went after how racist Barca. And then I remember I did some video where I was like, everyone you work for is white. Every single person you work for is white. But, I'm sure iHeart is run by white people, right?
Most likely, yeah.
Right. I mean, who owns iHeart? I don't even know.
I know the CEO, Ken, isn't it Pittman? Something Pittman?
Yeah?
Yep.
Black guy? No. Is he not?
He's not.
Oh, okay, well, better change that. That's not right. What else?
Did you see that Deadspin was trying to get that lawsuit thrown out?
Yeah, with what's his face?
Yeah, with the little kid. And
the Redskin thing?
Yep.
Jesus. God. Kirk's novel on Twitter just updated. Been a little busy, it says. He follows my this guy follows my novel.
See, we want to know.
Forgot about that account.
9222. It's going fine. Page a day. That is true at that point. That's true.
Why'd you scrap it?
It just got confusing for me. I didn't like where it was going. Yeah, I didn't like it. Didn't like it. Probably got too close to it.
I can't remember if you told
us. A big
us.
day in this guy's life, this Twitter account. He's probably feverishly taking notes right now.
Might be me.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think you ever told us the premise behind it.
That's correct.
You're
correct about that. You try. I mean, I was so close to walking into it.
No.
You did a good job, but I almost fell for it.
Are you a Chuck Klosterman guy? Yeah.
I don't like him on Simmons, really. He wears glasses like that on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's pretty hip.
He wants to seem smart, but he's okay. I liked those rock books.
Yep.
Yeah. You liked them, yeah?
Yeah, they were pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, but like everything is like, he's smart.
He's very verbose.
Yeah. He's okay. I liked him like 10, 15 years ago. Right. Yeah. But no, it's not like that.
There's
I don't know if you're trying to get me this to.
No, I didn't know, like, obviously your interest in music, but there's another book coming out, Celtics book. I don't know if you're going to get this.
The Chad Finn one?
The story of the Celtics, Chad Finn.
Chad Finn takes credit for writing these books, but they're all just collections of stories over the years by Globe writers, right?
Right.
It's Stolen Valor. He did that for the Red Sox book. He was tweeting about it for months, and it's just collecting. Who the fuck?
How many copies do those books sell?
As many as the fucking scarves. Like, who's,
And he does book signings.
That's a, yeah, I know. How weird is that? That's like a Pat Minahan, Peter Minahan Christmas gift in like 2014.
Yep.
Like, you can read all the old stories, and he'll be like, and he'll sit there at the couch that day and look at them and then never look at it again.
I used to buy those like
commemorative.
The best journalism of 2021
like
or whatever.
David Halberstam would do it, or yeah.
Sports Illustrated had that, I think, every year, right?
Yeah, it was a big book. It was like,
Right.
but you don't really not necessary anymore. They probably still do it.
Yeah.
I would think.
Gary Smith fan?
I'm kind of with Jerry on Gary. Jerry hated Gary Smith.
I liked Gary Smith.
Gary Smith would Jerry. He'd write 2 stories a year. Jerry hated that. He hated that. Yeah. What else, Dave?
Not too much else. You see that the Padres actually banned Ken Rosenthal from doing interviews.
Good, I hate Ken
near
Rosenthal.
the dugout
Good,
during the
him.
game.
The Aaron Andrews thing happened. He's like, I'm never going in EI again. And I remember like,
oh, he was one of those.
I remember Kevin Graham or somebody was like, we're gonna have a Ken. I'm like, that's a fucking gift. You want me to call her a bitch again? So he never comes on. Like Ken Rosenthal like held us hostage. I hate him.
See, I like that. That's the counterpoint from Mutt's perspective. Like Mutt would say, you can't.
Mutt has never been that angry in his life as he was the other day. He was like foaming at the mouth.
That story, yeah.
Is he just like cock or something? Like what was he so mad about?
I don't know.
Where are you on that, Dave? I didn't get your take on it.
Yeah, I said that I don't mind them having access to the players, but not in that spot, not in the actual locker room.
Yeah, I agree.
So if they walk out of the locker room and they're walking in the hallway, or there's a separate room or something, I'm fine with them having to allocate like 5 to 10 minutes.
I will also say this: I just disagree with the idea that teams have to do that for the media. I think they should in the perfect world, but like, if I own the Celtics, why does it help me if people are talking to players don't want it?
I think more publicity means more selling of tickets.
You think?
Now I get
Correct.
it, but that's the counterpoint.
When I was a kid in 1982, it mattered.
Yep.
It doesn't matter anymore. Like when I was a kid in 1982, the Celtics would play games in Hartford.
Yeah.
In Springfield to sell tickets. Yeah. The Celtics played like 6 games a year in Hartford to get new markets in there. In the old days in the NBA, teams would play doubleheaders in other cities to get publicity. Those days, I think, are over.
Well, they're definitely over because Adam Schefter is the one who tweets out all the fucking news. Not one local beat reporter who's in that locker room.
Who breaks every basketball story now? Well, who did?
Woj.
Yeah, and now what's his face? Well, he's went to ESPN. Baseball, that loser passing.
Yep.
Like no local guys break any, and they sure as fuck don't break it sitting there talking about the locker room.
How does that happen? Like, do you think that? Yeah, but do you think the agents are directly always reaching out to Woj?
Yes.
Because I think that was that accurate? They were saying Passan might move over to the NBA side.
I could see. They're talking about Schefter doing it, maybe.
Right, but he has no connection.
Agents.
I guess those agents also probably work off multiple sports.
They're also, but they're also in. Those agents are within like UTA or they're in like it's not even.
Yep.
It's all agents. Schefter doesn't talk to players.
No.
Is there more money being the NBA reporter like Woj or Schefter in NFL?
Schefter. Oh my God.
So why would he move over? Just
you do both.
Oh, you do both.
Yeah.
Just
he'll never be able to take a shower now.
Yeah, right.
How's he going to take a shower with the phones?
That's right.
I want to point out, can you bring your phone in the shower?
Yeah.
But he was talking about the phone being pressed against the shower.
I don't know. Maybe he has an old phone.
I guess it could be.
He's got to have multiple phones.
It was a huge day in my life when I had my first radio shower. It was enormous. I was like, I can listen to Stern in the shower. It was great. It was a great day. We've moved forward. Huh.
Schefter makes $9 million a year. Woj made $7 million a year.
I'll be honest. I've never understood the value of those guys.
Of those guys?
The ESPN.
Like someone else would just do it.
They just break the story.
They just get the first hit on the link.
Then somebody else retweets it. I don't know.
Schefter had May, right? He broke the news on Drake May.
What, being drafted?
No,
Sorry?
Schefter,
He gets every story. But I'm saying I don't know how that helped.
But then he goes and does hits on every single show. Like he's a talent on every show.
Does that help the ratings? I'm saying I don't know. Maybe. I always thought Schefter would have way more value to like a DraftKings.
Yeah.
Where you literally change the lines of things by being first.
Yeah. That never really happened though, right? Because did Shams, this new guy, did he work for FanDuel or so? He had some kind of relationship?
I always thought those guys would all wind up there. Like they would pay Schefter literally. But I guess the question then is he lose some of his juice with those guys if he's not ESPN?
Yep. Probably.
The older guys, like a 60-year-old agent or something. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. He's a lunatic, Schefter. We used to, when we had him on the old show, we'd be like, let's get Schefter on. He'd be on within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
He would blow off ESPN stuff sometimes.
I'm surprised that none of them have gone to like the internet people. Like it's still the traditional media outlets like Schefter, obviously. Like why wouldn't McAfee, who satisfies both needs? He has a younger audience. He has a social presence.
He's not going to work.
He's not
going to work like that.
No, but I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't they text him? Why wouldn't they text him before the show and do what Woj or Schefter does?
Why McAfee doesn't break stories like that?
Yeah, I'm just saying, why wouldn't, as an agent, why wouldn't you want to
don't think like that?
Yeah,
they probably don't trust him either. I mean, he's kind of a lunatic. I don't know.
Can McAfee break a story while he's sitting at Raw announcing? Like that's the thing, like a 3-hour gap.
That's true. Yeah,
probably can't do stuff like that. Or College Game Day on Saturdays.
If an agent texts him though, hey, just so you know, like I don't know, were you with me when during the Belichick thing when he was leaving? Did we talk about that? How I had that.
That he was leaving the Patriots?
Yeah. Did I tell you that? I think it's somebody we both know within the organization.
Yes.
And then I was kind of on the fence, and then it was like too late. Schefter had it.
Yeah.
So he just gets everything all the time. So it's crazy. Right. But good for him. I mean, he's like you say, he's a nice guy. What else, Justin?
Not really much else.
No?
No.
Okay. How about you, Charles? What else you got?
Season 2 of KMS basketball?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
No?
I mean, you never know if something happens, Charles, but I'm not feeling it right now.
All right.
Yeah, we had a run. It's like, I don't know.
You lost your center, too. Like, that's going to hurt.
Lost the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we were playing.
True.
Jack Coleman. How's he doing, Justin?
Seems to be doing good.
Oh, you haven't talked to him at all?
No, not really.
He doesn't like you either, huh?
Oh, I love Coleman.
I'm saying, is he like you still or no?
I think so.
No way he has a job, right?
Salt Life.
Zero chance.
Zero chance he has a job.
And zero chance Gus is going to Chicago, right?
Zero.
From what I've heard, it might be on hold for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Yeah.
It looks like he loves his job. Like
he's very into it. That's good. He
it.
found something. It's weird that he could have like a job with like a pension, just doing the same thing. But he just likes doing this better.
Does he like it, or is he just tweeting out because he likes the reaction from those tweets? Does he like it when it's 1:00 in the afternoon and he's?
I think so.
You do?
It's tough on your body.
I think he likes it.
I think he likes the race of it all. Like he's racing around to
No,
do
he takes
this
that
stuff.
the number of in the time. Like
Right.
something's gonna happen if he doesn't do it by then. Like the world's gonna explode or something. I don't know.
People need their packages.
Was he employee of the month too? Did he say that? Or employee of the week?
I didn't.
Did he really say that?
I think he put a picture up, like something along those lines. Could have been dreaming it, but
it could be. All right, Dave. So you're taking off tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Justin, I might need you in here tomorrow morning. Pretend. Are you doing something or no?
No, I'll be in here.
Okay. Maybe I'll do a Friday. Maybe I'll take a few calls tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. See, open up the phone lines around 10-ish, like an hour or so for a Friday. Just you and me, shooting the breeze.
Perfect.
Couple of pals.
Couple of.
Hmm?
Daddy and Justin. Calls.
No, I'm not here. Nope. But somebody else is your dad. I said the other day. Who is it?
Gino.
Gino.
Oh, I thought it was Mick.
Gino. Mick. No, Mick definitely owns you. Why don't you reach out to Mick and say, let's get lunch one day?
Sure.
You're not going to do that?
I do that. I mean, I think his response is going to be like,
fuck you. Or he'll put up the text or something. And
yeah. He'll write a sonnet.
That's true. He's he's in a weird spot right now. I don't know. You guys have anything else?
I'm good.
Charles?
I'm good.
Charles, what else can we say? You said it all.
I've said it all.
You said it all today. How long was the drive today?
Traffic was rough.
Brutal, right? 95?
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking worst. The worst. Where you live, there's no traffic ever, right?
Not really. No.
Same with you, right?
No traffic.
What a life.
Rural Maine. Yeah. It's not bad at all.
Justin, no traffic.
Oh, that'd be great.
Love it.
This week was particularly
It was
bad.
terrible.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I asked Justin the other day, is it because all this money was not used during COVID and now construction is happening like crazy?
But all you read about now, though, too, is that so many people work remotely.
Yep.
After COVID. I understand a lot of people have gone back to work, but even if 30% of them stay, shouldn't it be 30% better?
I would think so.
It's way worse than it's ever been.
It took me almost 2 hours to get here today.
Quit.
Well, that's not what the point I was trying to make.
Move.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Get your own digs.
No.
On your own.
I can't do that.
Why?
I get a place around here.
It's expensive, but
half hour closer. No?
It's not worth it.
No?
It's not worth $24,000 a year.
That's true. You do spend $2,400 a year in rent right now.
That's right. Yeah.
money isn't everything, Justin.
That's right.
That's true.
I would agree.
Could be on your own, meet a nice woman, spend
Yeah,
the
any
day.
dating lately? Any
Not really.
popping? I mean,
No.
not really. When you say
Not
that,
really.
something's going on.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. No.
Nobody
Zero.
at Mohegan? No girls at Mohegan?
No muck groupies there?
Yeah, no. When I'm walking around with my with Bear,
Are you keeping the sign secret tonight? I'm guessing.
I'll
no?
show you it. I mean, it's
Is it? This is a work of you and your mom. You and your mommy did some work together. Let's see it. The famous artist. Have you seen it yet, Dave, or no?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's the last thing saying green? I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
nothing crazy, but
I like that. It's like the letters are like dripping.
Gives like almost like a Halloween feel to it.
Yeah.
it says Fremont, Fire Aton, Odd Shopper Scam, and Shander Sucks.
This is where I get that's a very nice sign. Where I get worked up a little bit with that though is like, Mutt is welcome to be free.
I know.
Like Mutt gets the biggest pass on this because everybody likes him. I was talking to Jeff about this yesterday. Like, nobody gets mad at Mutt. But Mutt like knew Shanders and picked him as his partner. You know,
I think he picked Mohegan.
Did Mutt pick him?
Well, put it this way, he didn't raise any protest. We found old tweets about him within 30 seconds. These people did.
Oh, he didn't do his research on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
So he deserves some blame for that.
Sure.
I think. But call him up. Let's see what his game plan is for tonight. You interested in that, Charles?
Very.
Good. Okay.
I think Mutt needs to keep doing the show. But after week 10, get rid of Eton, bring in Justin.
When is Justin going to be a guest on that show? He's there every week.
Yeah, I think Mutt can't stop, by the way.
He won't.
Like, he should just keep going with Mohegan or not.
But if you bring Justin and Bear on,
even his house or something?
You just keep going Thursday nights, 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mohegan would be packed if Justin was on that stage with Bear and Mutt.
Yeah, I'm sure by the third week the place would be packed.
Definitely.
You just need one. Bomber will love it.
He's doing a thing where he's not answering the phone.
He's prepping the show.
Probably
He's got
driving.
Mutt tomorrow, too. It's a busy day for him.
That's true. This guy's big summer radio ratings 3 weeks later.
Hi, this is Mike. I can't get to my...
Okay, well, there you go.
To read that, Drake May is going to start tomorrow. That's probably going to be what he leads off with. No, he said radio.
Radio ratings, Drake May. That's true. I guess, yeah, we'll see.
Probably Peppers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, anything new on that or no? Other than the Mayo sound, no.
And what he's on the...
He's just done,
not
right?
eligible to
He's
play
on the
list or
commissioner
whatever.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, boys. Thank you very much. You're welcome here anytime. We'll try tomorrow, Justin, I think, perhaps. Milton's a store for men, of course. 3 great locations. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall, and South Shore Plaza, Braintree. Get all your clothes right now. This fall time was freezing this morning. So get your Henleys, your hoodies, get your jeans, your coats. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, Johnny O, all the great stuff. Go there right now or go to Miltons.com. Tell them we sent you there. The store for men. Get moving there. We love Miltons. Help them out. Help yourself out. Help us out. Easy, easy, easy. You'll be very happy you did. Go to Miltons.com or their 3 great locations. We thank them, as always, for sponsoring the show. Dave, we'll see you when? Next Monday or Tuesday? Maybe Monday's a holiday, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Columbus Day.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll see.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Thank you.
Geez, sorry about that.
Definitely Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Lock them in for next week. Those are lock days for shows next week. We'll try this. Maybe phone call Fridays. We'll start. Maybe we'll see how it goes. My guess isn't go badly. But these people always say, we want to know when it's going to be. I'm telling you, 10 o'clock tomorrow, Justin, we are opening the phone lines.
Sounds good.
Releasing the hounds, as Jim Rome would say, or whoever would say that. So we'll do that. Unnamed is coming up in, 5 minutes?
Just about.
Okay. What time's our call after that?
1 o'clock.
I have a project with Dave after the show, correct?
Yes.
And then a phone call at 1.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Boys, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Goodbye.